Hello everyone, this is Fosun. Today, I will share the collision of this sphere and add a backlit and dispersion rendering. Okay. Let's first create a project. Let's mention. Select a sphere. You can see the wireframe. Change it to a quadrilateral. Select the collada. There is a collision edge here. Then we change it to the back, which is the inside. Check the perspective here. Select a sphere. Shrink it a little. Hold down the Alt key and click Clone. Increase the number, shrink it overall. Move it inside the sphere. OK, next, add a random size here. Unified scaling. The random size ratio is a bit larger. OK, turn off the position and pull it apart a little. OK, go back here and go back to the scene. Then turn off the simulation, the gravity of the scene. Then add a turbulence to the simulation. Set the ratio to 80 and a little stronger. Play to see. Here. Remember to add a rigid body label for a longer time. This intensity is a bit too strong. Yes. Okay, now it's like this. Is this kind of animation effect with a random disturbance animation effect. This is the animation part. Let's take a look at the rendering here. First, turn off the other sphere. Inside are some smaller spheres, and the large sphere is wrapped outside. Look at the material. Select a standard material. Hide the inside first. It's a bit invisible. Turn it off. Select a larger light. Well, this is just used as a demonstration. Zoom in a little. Here. Set the refraction weight to 1. Then reduce the roughness. Reduce it a little bit. It's a relatively smooth glass ball. Select the Fresnel node. Uncheck it. And make it slightly larger. Here, we get the camera angle. And then perform a range mapping. The black and white is a transition from 1 to 0. And here is 0 to 1. Connect it to the roughness. The top black part is 0. and the white part is matte. Take a look. Here you can clearly see the edges are the rough part, and the middle is relatively smooth. But if you want to reverse it, just change the 0 here to 1, and 0 to 1 to reverse it. You can slightly increase the and reduce the size. To make it more obvious, you can see that now the surroundings is a little smoother. And in the middle is to create a similar the effect of frosted glass. Okay, let's change it back to 0 to 1. To make the edges blurred and the middle is smooth, hold down the Ctrl key and drag, and duplicate it, and connect them. Here, select its refractive index. Okay, let's open the inside first. Change it to 1.3 to 1.5. Okay. Here, by controlling the edge, different refractive index from the middle, you can see that when dragging the part of the refractive index, only the edge is moving. When dragging this part, the middle part is moving. If you want the refractive index in the middle to be lower, and then to the edge, the index is slightly larger. Okay, this is the effect. Here, you can reverse it, such as 0, which is black. Look at this picture. In the middle, if the index is slightly larger, the surrounding area can be smaller. To achieve some different effects, you can try it freely. Let's keep the default feeling first. Here, we can give it a little dispersion value to give it a rainbow-like feel. Okay, this is the big sphere outside, and the internal ones are actually the same effect. For convenience of observation, let's turn off the material of the big ball, color value off. Let's copy a material for them. This is the middle part. Change it to the same glass material. Here, the refractive index is slightly higher. You can see the difference. At lower refractive index, it's mixed in the interior and it's not clear. When its refractive index is higher than is larger than the sphere outside, it will show the inside. Add a little dispersion to achieve this dreamy feeling. Lower the roughness. Okay, this is the inner sphere. Look at the light. The light is purple. It lights up the range of the edge. Look at it. This is only the outer sphere. Move it to a position in the upper left. And here, it's a supplement to the reflection of the edge. so that these places will be brighter. This edge. These two are on. Also on the side. To light the inner sphere. It only includes the clone spheres. Including this one. One of them is to make to illuminate the outline of the inner glass ball. The other one, I wanted to have a sense of chromatic dispersion when the light shines on it. You can adjust the size of the range. Adjust the range you want, including larger and longer ones, which can be adjusted. You can also control the color of the light to adjust its tendency. Okay, this is the way we use the light. Okay, that's all for today. To sum up, one is to use a dynamic cloning ball to be disturbed by turbulence in the frame, to create a turbulent effect. Then, through a Fresnel mapping, to make its edges and middle different roughness and refractive index. And then, for the middle sphere, add dispersion effect. Okay, that's all for today. Thanks for watching.